And right. So I'm ready for some fun. I hope everybody is ready for some fun. I always look for some days I just never know, like, what I don't know what I want to do today. So I found something and then I found something else. So
It's
I'm like,
not
oh,
supposed to
wait.
work that way, Heather. You're supposed to
Like,
find something and stick to it.
oh, I like this one better. I'll do the other one. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's daily tangle or something.
Well, that'll work. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's always well, and what I have to remember to do is save them or do something, because then I'm like, what was that one I was looking at? I do that kind of thing. All right, let me share my screen. And so for those that, even if you didn't say you were new, don't be shy. It's okay. Um, but just in case, and for those that may be watching the recording when I get it out. So I'm gonna share my screen here so we can see what we're doing, and I'm gonna put the link to that in the chat.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That's why I went, oh, I like this one. I can't remember now. I just see, and then I can't remember what I was looking at. And then I have a link to. Well, and for a minute I couldn't find, because I saw this on Pinterest, and then luckily I found where to find it, because whoever posted it on Pinterest like just focused in on the step out, and so all the the beautiful sample was cut off and the name was cut off. And I'm like, and I put a post on the CZT site, and and then as soon as I did that, I'm like, oh, there it is. Okay, and I had to delete it. So, oh goodness. All right, so we're gonna do this ukulele, and of course, I mean, because it's a flowery type tangle. So I mean, you can add it to anything that you want. I was thinking back to when I was doing like these. Maybe they were a little simpler, but I was doing like a weave when I was, what was I calling it, the like flower box patterns or something like that, because I was kind of pairing up something that could look like a planter, and then then doing a flowery or a planty looking tangle. So you can pair it with anything that you might want, or do multiple, because you'll see Jennifer's step out. So this one, and I did the beginning part just as she did. So the beginning one is really a muka frond. But I did it like she did in 2 steps. So it kind of, start a big curve line going into what could be a spiral and stop with a little gap here, and then you come out, come backwards from that, and then go to that point. If you don't know how to do that in one stroke, you can. And then it's just putting some wiggly lines out in different places on the outside, and then more, because I like this because it's like wiggly line, more wiggly lines, to top those off, and then um, some line dots, or it really looks like, the way she did it looks like mist. But well, mist with straight lines.
Because there's a lot more dots.
There's a lot, yeah. It kind of filled it, and I'll show you in a minute. And then I decided that I wanted to share an alternate that popped into my head, and I think it works okay. So if you have, because I had trouble. Okay, let me try to get this, what we call the fancy move or fancy fescue, in the center here in that last step. So if that worries you, if that's a challenge, you could always start with that. So I had to try it. So I'm like, well, let's just try it. We'll put the fancy fescue in, and then do the muka front around it. That's kind of like the opus. That's how they do that one. So either way, I just wanted to toss this alternate in here. Then we play in shade. All right, so here is, let me make this bigger. There we go. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? And I didn't look back. I did my little it is more like mist, because see how they're curvy, this here. Something I looked at, oh, maybe it was like here. I glanced when I went back to check, I glanced at this, and these ones are straight. So whichever way you want to do it, it's good. And this sample, I noticed The this almost looks like it's, well, maybe it looks like she did the fancy fescue part in white and had the other part filled in with black because this is on
Mhm.
a tan tile. 'Cause I was trying to figure out,
Scroll it up a little bit. I like that bottom sample.
isn't
It
that neat?
her petal things are more purposeful. Is that
Yeah,
as
more
far as
deliberate. Yeah,
the shape of them?
yeah, because yeah, like two heart shapes and then
I like that.
mm-hmm. So this way you could do one big one, or no, where is it in here? Oh, there. Oh, look at all of them. These little things.
Oh, yes.
So
Mhm.
that's
I like
what's
that.
kind of neat. You could do it either size, and you know what? I didn't make, well, I didn't make on my sample, although I kind of copied her. Look at how curvy. This is almost like an ear
Mhm.
or a C. It's definitely like a backwards C on most all of
Well,
them. So
there's
this
one on the bottom that's almost a complete circle. S Scroll down again to look at
oh,
that.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
This,
that's
yeah.
almost a complete circle.
So which is also nice because it's I like to point out the things that we need not get stressed out about. Which, I mean, we shouldn't get stressed out about any of it, but yeah, I saw this one. I'm like, oh, I like this one. It is
Hmm,
just
this
rather
is giving
neat.
me ideas.
Oh, good. That's what that was the intention. And again, and for those that are new, I didn't mention this either. You can watch what you can follow me, follow mom, a little both. If you didn't get ideas on your own, and half of your priority going to town anyway. Um, which is exactly why I like to show samples of it because that way you can say, well, I like this. I either whether you want to try to replicate something or it just gives you an idea to do something else. That's the intention. We are only tied together by the tangle, and then at the end we get to see what everybody did, and it's always amazing. I like doing things this way because then there's no expectations. The only expectation is that you just have fun and create something, amazing, and that's it. I need to find something. Oh, I could do this in. Oh no, I won't. In the hopes of having that smoke go away because this is very smoky looking. But
That would give you lots of challenges.
it would. It's really needs to be for something else that I do more of the map tangling on. But let's see. Hear me flopping my pens around. Okay. Ooh, and since I was actually thinking today, and I'm like, oh, I have my big box of toys, and thinking, I just so you're gonna do it with the
I'm doing one big one. I'm doing it like that bottom one,
oh, okay.
and I'm using a blue pen, and I'm doing it starting with the fancy fescue because I think that would be easier for me.
Yeah, I was thinking that might be easier in general, just because it's easier to kind of aura around that. What was I? The only thing I would think to consider is just to make sure that there's enough room for the the pedally part, for that top part. Um, it's just a planning issue.
And of
As
course,
I said,
I'm going in the opposite direction that she is in that sample, but that's okay.
well, I use they're all twisting and turning and going all over the place.
Yes.
All right, start. Oh, okay. Well, you pen not being happy. I'm gonna do that. You know what? Maybe I'll do one of both. One of both. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when I'm up at. Although I think I did sleep. I'm up too early. Yeah, I think this pen on its. Hear that noise? That was called the trash. It doesn't happen very often. These pens do last a long time. That one had been acting up, and they can be replaced. Oh yes. Oh, look at that nice, beautiful line there of ink. Then you get a new pen out, and then you're like, why did I wait? Maybe I'll just do 3. Well, we'll see how it fits. Okay, I'm gonna try the next one. I'm trying the way that it's written. It's drawn. Try to alternate. Yeah, I think. Oh no. Is anyone? Yes, we're here. Oh, the lane's going in and out. Maybe I don't know what she lost. You need to reposition your camera, Mom. Working in your lap. Yeah, bring or maybe keep your tile there. Move your camera so that way the camera. No, that way no. Leave your tile where it was, and then move your camera so it's. Yeah. Then you don't. Then
Oh,
yeah.
that helps.
See. Yeah. All right, Elaine. Good. You know what? I think 3 is gonna work just nicely. You know what I just decided? If so I was gonna do the Muka From part or no the fancy fescue first, and then I realized I'm going a little too high, so then I just turned it into the Muka From, and then then it's all good. So it's
Yeah, you
nice to
just
have
have to be
options.
real careful when you do the insert.
Right, right.
Well, and I don't know why I get into this series kind of a thing. And my thought is because I have all these prep tiles in
Yeah.
lovely shades, and I'm thinking of doing this in a series of these in different colors.
Oh,
That's my thought right now.
well, that's a neat thought.
We'll see how it turns out after this one, and I might say, "Oh no, I'm not doing that." But the ladies at OPC really want to do a little book class again, and I'm thinking,
Oh.
oh, that if I did series, that would be really neat.
Mhm. Well, let's say I should be doing one at a time. That's okay. Apparently, this is just what my brain wants to do. It's like we're just doing one step at a time on all of them. Because sometimes I'll do like that while I'm doing just one solid, finish it and then move on to the next one. And then sometimes no, it's just the day. One of the things that I liked about this as well is that this part it's so neat because even if you have just a little space, you can um, these don't have to be a certain height or a certain anything. That's what I liked most about it. It was just no need for course corrections because everything is kind of built in. Why does somehow okay, so somehow mine have 3, so I'm gonna just add.
Yeah, I don't think it matters the number of petals because I have more than what
Yeah.
was on that sample I was looking at is just whatever fits.
Yeah, whatever you want. All right. And remembering that it was more like mist coming out, which is a wiggly line and a bunch of dots, kind of filling the space, which is neat. Actually, see, because it turns mist into a texture, sort of. Yeah, and it's where I have some that, like here, where it's like, well, I can't really get a new one coming from the base, but you could just draw it like as thinking halabow.
Yes. And then if you
Oh, here's one.
shade, you know,
Yeah.
you can emphasize that.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. It kind of does help to decide, well, which one might be on top of the next one. This makes me kind of think of like it kind of henna drum inspired too, just a little bit.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm doing that one I said with all these orbs. I can just see Rosemary turning them all into
Oh,
pearls.
yes.
I am not doing that, but I can see her doing that.
Well, I have to, we all have to get to doing them faster because and the rosemary is on. And so rosemary, you always amaze me how much how many of those you can kind of get done in what seems like a short amount of time. It just means some of us need to have more practice, just so that way it's different. I remember when we did that, we probably should revisit that. Bubbles, bubbles, and, and more.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll see, and I'm taking mine. Oh no, looks like I'm taking mine like all the way to the end.
You don't have to
Doesn't
though.
matter, but you don't
No.
have to because I'm looking at like on the step out, it kind of did, but then on the samples, it didn't. So, and then once you start doing something, then you just do.
Well, I keep going back and forth too. Um, on the one that I'm sort of copying, her lines coming from the base of the petals are very straight. They're not wiggly at all.
Yeah,
they're but mine are
Yeah,
wiggly.
yeah.
And that looks like she put extra little lines for shading down at the base. Hmm.
Trying to tell if it's that or if it's no, I think it's it's actual shading.
Oh, yes, that could be because it
Yeah.
looks pretty solid.
Yeah, and I mean it looks like, like maybe well no, it doesn't look like it's necessarily a marker. It doesn't look like it wasn't turned into a gradient, whatever she
Right.
used. Which is
Yeah.
that's which is neat because it looks neat. It's like everybody has their style. Hmm. You know, these could look like underwater creatures or plants
Mm.
too, couldn't they?
Mm.
I found another one for our actually
Good.
I have to get working on that, but
Oh, my hand wants to go to sleep.
uh-oh.
My fingers are tingly. I
Uh-oh.
shook them.
You've been drawing a lot.
No, not really.
Can't seem to get my line. There we go. Well, I know when I shade this, it's not going to matter if I got these lines if I have them started right from the the line previous, but for whatever reason, I just kept missing them. One more. My left hand was doing that again, but I've been rather migrainey, so that's usually what happened. That's what we figured out. It
But you
tightens
don't draw
everything.
with your left hand.
No, which yeah, I don't do much, but it's like which is why it's like, well, why is it doing that? Well, everything tightens up in the neck.
Because it just wants to.
Because yes. Woo, now. Hmm. Hmm. Hey. Fun. Yes, Steph, you do, but she doesn't realize that she's done night bridge in a row. It's
What?
different.
If it's one row, it doesn't count.
Oh, let's see.
And you notice my hand went numb doing it.
It went, oh, oh.
What are you doing?
All right. No, we'll see. We'll see. And
That's
so,
not showing up.
what have I got here? All right. I'm going to use General's chalk pencils instead of graphite for shading. So I mean, this is where I would normally shade, but that's why I like them. I can treat them just like graphite. What's funny, it was the video where Rick and Maria, where I think Maria was kind of doing moon pie, and as I was watching it to mix, because I don't think there's any step out for it from them. It's just that something she added, and so as I was doing it, and that's what she called it. It was just that one row, and instead of what she said, it's just like a night bridge as a fragment or something. And I'm like, that's more of something with that. I just don't know. Today, apparently, I feel like having a coloring book, and that's good. And then I just, I'm doing this. I'm like, oh, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to do something in between. I just don't know what that is yet. Use that. So let's see.
Oh, Heather, that's beautiful.
Thank you. I might put some on the tips, darker. I think that might look neat. I'm just, when you're not exactly sure what you're doing, play in stages. Actually, I could use that. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Well, now I don't know. I'm just gonna decide. I'm gonna just leave it for a minute. And do I have? No. I don't know what color this is. It's gonna be purple now because apparently I don't have a purple, or it's just not here. Should use those Conti pencils, but maybe if I decide to do something similar tonight, I will use those. Ooh, I could do the same thing on black. Oh, that's funny, Annie. Channeling each other. And we'll see. Okay, the last one.
There was some
Oh,
color in those Contis that was not there. I mean, that I expected to see, and I can't remember what.
purple was one.
Okay, yeah, could be
Because I
that these are.
remember Ellie mentioning that there was no purple, so she had to kind of make one.
This paper I'm working on, I think it's like some kind of watercolor paper,
Okay.
and it's like very absorbent. And the white, I
Oh,
think I'm gonna have to let it dry and then go over it again. because it's not, to me, it's
Well,
not
it's
showing up. Oh, it's
vibrant
showing up
here.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe I won't then.
Just thinking now, of course, just now, like, maybe I should write on the sides of the tortilla what color, because like I have like this was rose, and they don't look any different in real life. Rose madder and pink. They don't look any different. But I didn't want to. I wanted to use a different tortillon just in case. I was expecting it to be a little more pinky. Maybe I add something else to that one. Oh, I guess. Well, you know what? Actually, I'll add red. Other. See, and Tiny says I have some. Oh, you have some purple ones there that you're working with. Uh, let's see. What did I say? I was gonna add. I'll add scarlet red. This then. Because my brain was thinking red, purple, and pink. I think I'm not. I think I'm just going to take this up further and leave the tips white, just for something different. Or not really different, because I'm looking at the samples, but they're done on a toned paper, so you could, like yours, you could do the white at the tips. This, since I'm using a white paper, it's not going to work. Likey. And yeah. Okay. I think too, I'm a little afraid of those Conti pencils because they're so thick, and I like to have this nice fine point. That's like I feel like I have more control or something.
I'm actually using the general chalk pencils for shading today, Heather.
Oh wow!
Big breakthrough.
Whoa! Had you not used them so much before, or not for shading?
No, I hardly ever use them. I used the Contis when I first got them, and I'm not even sure quite where they are right now.
Yeah.
But one of my Monday morning ladies, she does just beautiful work. I mean, she finds things that she likes to uh, copy. I mean, she doesn't worry if it's not exactly, but it gives her inspiration.
Yeah.
And it was all done with a brown pen on, I think, a tan tile, and she wanted to shade it, but we were both afraid that the colored pencils would be too harsh.
Oh.
And so we found one of my general pencils that was just the right shade, and it worked perfectly. It was beautiful.
Nice. I need to add something.
Oh, you know her. It was Diana that the one she took the Opus class
Yeah.
and was upset because I turned mine a different way and she was
Yeah.
trying to copy it the same way.
Oh. I have a gal in my Oh, Annie used watercolor today. Woo! Oh, that's what I should. Oh, well, hey, that gave me an idea. Annie. I'll do that tonight with using the watercolor pencils, and then one of the little water pens to move it around. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. What I do know is that I was feeling a bit of bead line in here for I don't know what reason. Oh, well, no, no, I can do this first. Sure, I can. Just starting it. I was a little too close, but that's all right.
Oh, I'm really liking this, Heather.
Oh, good. It's gorgeous. Rosemary is thanking you for the idea of using pearls. It might have been really more of a double dog dare. No, that there has to be a dare for. Oh, that means gonna be it's tiny. Neat.
I'm debating what else to do. Thinking I have to go in between all my little orbs and fill in those little nooks.
Yes. Keep
I
it in
don't
on
really
yours.
want to, but I think it will look better.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't take too much. Oh, I know what else I
No.
was going to do. I hope I can remember it by the time I get done of doing this part.
Yeah, Annie's right. Yeah, filling in the nooks. I like that better than the gaps. Um,
It just helps them look finished, kind of.
yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I need to, note to self, remember to do this when you're done doing that.
Yeah, and Christine says, yeah, it reminds her of sea corals. That's what maybe that's what I was thinking. I said it looks like some kind of it could be depending on how you do this, it could make you think of sea corals or I was thinking something underwatery. Oh, and hmm, have an idea. I'm not sure what to do with it. So uh, let's see. Hate that when that happens. Let's see if I can. There. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? Oh my goodness! 5-minute warning. What? Hmm. Ooh, well, I can wait to see Elaine. She says, I don't know if I've invented a new tangle. I have made my background uh, with sort of lots of intersecting water circle ripples in a finer pen. Oh, then the main table. Oh, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, okay, okay, good. Um, oh, okay, Lee. Well, this I know is much more fun than the dentist. So, oh, we'll see you another time. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we'll see who's been channeling who. How funny. Very light blue.
I'm calling it done.
Well, it's gorgeous.
I was experimenting. Do you think the General's pastel chalk pencils are a different grade than the white charcoal pencil we get? You think
I
it's one is softer than? I was trying to lighten up these tips.
Yeah.
Neither one seemed to work too good.
Oh, I think that the one that comes with the Generals is like a little softer
Little,
than
okay.
the ones that we get, even though it's still Generals. I don't know what the
Yeah. Well, yeah. We don't know. We don't know what they were thinking.
yeah. It seems like, but maybe try using they'll
Yeah,
make you have to
I
find your
tried both of
Contis.
them.
The Conti ones are a lot softer.
Yeah, I'll try and find mine by tonight.
Before tonight. Oh yeah, Storm agrees. Oh, and thank you, Felicity. Yeah, I just think it just seems like it because I remember trying it for. I don't know if I had like a purpose, but Heather's scribbling technique. I attempt at being artsy fartsy. Just kidding. Well, not really, but I am. And then we'll blend them all together. But maybe I can do that in 1 minute. I'll have to come back with the white. Jelly roll. Feel like on one of those cooking shows. Hurry, hurry.
Hands up.
Time's up, pencils down, as Allie says. And I think she said, I think she had said something about, was she not going to be here? We miss you, Allie, when you watch the replay. All right, I'm going to look in a second here. So everyone can everyone that wants to share and can share, open up your cameras so we can see the gorgeousness. And what ideas that we might want to rip off that were R&D. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, R&D. Oh my gosh. And even if it's not complete, it's okay. It's okay. Ah, I agree with Annie. Love how everybody interprets the challenge. You just don't know.
Ooh, Gay use metallic gold something. I can see it sparkling.
Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Shiny, shiny. Oh, and Felicity did a cute little bijou.
Oh,
And,
Sharona's
these
got
are
them
gorgeous.
growing out of a pot. That is
We've
cute.
got 2 pages. Let me.
Oh.
Oh, we got a good. Oh, it says. Let's see. Oh, there. Okay, there's steps. Okay, we got 2 pages going here. I don't want to belabor too long. All right. Okay, so we're just gonna assume this is it. Hold them steady. I got them. Okay, let me save, and then I'll share my screen. And Luna, thank you for putting up in the chat all the contact info. Let's see. This is this AM.
Wait, but did you not get yours in yet?
Oh no, it's in there.
Is it? Okay.
I saw it.
Yeah, I think Heather said she got it already.
Yeah.
So much gorgeousness.
Mm-hmm. Right. Save. That's what I gotta do. Okay. You. And then it's remembering. Okay, let me share my screen, and we'll all shut our things off. Wow, mine looks neat. Oh, I just have to put some white things in there. What am I doing? I'm sharing my screen, and then okay, I want to go in reverse order, and I will.
Barbara and Tiny need to turn theirs off.
And me too.
And you too.
And me too. Yeah, exactly.
Except I don't think Tiny knows where hers is. She's trying.
I'll just put it on. I can get it too. Oh, so where is it? It's here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope. It just, it changed the direction. I'll get it, Tiny. No worries. I got it. Okay. Yeah, that's hard. It just depending on the device is where it's located. Okay, so I'm going in reverse order. So this is the segment. Yeah, see, yeah, Tiny, I got yours on there. Look at how lovely that is, and I like the little cool dude with the sunglasses there. It looks like a hat and sunglasses.
Yeah.
Right here. Oh, and all those
so pretty.
Orders. Oh, nice, Steph. That's so. You know what, Steph? We were channeling each other because I was originally thinking about doing it that way, and I thought, oh no, I don't know about that.
Well, we'll have to see the rest of the pages, but Tiny and Sherry did them like random directions, which is really interesting. And Steph did all of hers facing in, and didn't you do yours facing out, kind of?
Yeah, and going in the same direction.
Yeah, and I mean,
even though it's alternating.
again, it's just all those little differences makes it look completely different.
Yeah,
But they're beautiful.
this is it.
Annie's really look like a flower. I don't know the name of the flower, but it really looks like a flower.
Oh, it does. Gorgeous. And you know what? What a brilliant idea, making the inside of the same color that you're using. It's like sometimes I get. Well, you know what? We see these great ideas, and that's why we do this, so that way we can pull great ideas. Oh, and Jacqueline, look at all that Orbapalooza, all that fill in. The rest of it is awesome too. It looks like maybe did you use some shiny or is it just white? Maybe I can't tell. Neat looking around the edges there.
It had some shiny and some glitter pins.
Okay. Nice. And
There's so much that can be done with this one.
Yeah.
Like use most of them. It's amazing.
Yeah. And I like Andrea's take on it.
Yes.
Just one or two. That's cool.
Yep.
And Barbara, oh, nice. And you see, let's see, wait, what was the thought that I was having? I don't know. Oh, like hers really curl back.
Who's what?
I'm looking at Barbara's, and the way it,
okay,
the way the whole thing it curves back the initial steps. Where mine, it kind of. I mean, looking at hers, it's like it goes. It's like an arc starting to curl back, but I like that more.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those fancy little fescues, they add a lot, almost as much as beadline. Oh, you've got both in yours. I just noticed that.
Oh yeah, I added some. Yes.
Somebody on the other page did colored the fancy fescue a color. That's in the tip.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. Yeah, I'm like, oh, there's a thought.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to just for one color.
Is Ella's up there? Was it on the other page?
It was on the other page. It was. No, wait.
No,
I'm sorry. It was on this page. Oh, here, Annie's.
No, Ella. One from Germany. Did she not show us?
Where?
Oh, she didn't
Oh.
have enough.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you say, and just if you scroll up, and thanks, Imelda. Wait a minute. Eugenia. Oh, you emailed. Okay. Your first tangle. Oh, that's awesome. You know what? And hold on a second because I have to look. Yeah, because we hold on. Let's see. Open first tangle.
Wow.
Nice. Look at all that. That's awesome.
I think she invented some new ones, like that one with the little like
Oh,
asterisk on the
oh,
line. It's like
yeah.
bead line exploding.
Yeah.
Neat idea.
Ah, oh, that's good. We'll add that. Let's see. Um, yeah, now let's say just just you can email it to me. I was gonna say if you're ready and if you want to. And some people don't have a separate camera or something, and that's all good. And Linda, look at the depth of that. Well, it's obviously a prepped tile, but how pretty is that?
This must have reminded a lot of people of like pansies because I see a lot of purple and yellow.
Yeah. Oh, but I like Sandy's colors. I like that the blue and that's gorgeous. Oh, and look at those pearls. Wait. And rosemary. Look at all those pearls.
Yes.
My gosh.
I was thinking of trying to do that in the band around there, and then I thought, no, no way. But I like the way she did it. But she probably just draws those out, without
You don't have to
thinking.
think of, yeah. It's one of those things too. Yeah, the more you do.
Yeah, plus she did the like Zen bossing.
That's what I was just, yeah. Look at how amazing that looks. Oh, that's just awesome.
Oh, so the pot is actually separate.
Wait.
Sharona said the pot is part of a soap carton that she cut up.
Yeah, I cut up a box that was white from a soap carton from Costco.
Hey, recycling is wonderful.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And Nancy's looks from the way it looks like it's inside a globe. I'm guessing that was your intention, but like a not sort of kind of terrarium, but like inside a globe.
Well, this has been fun.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
and look
leave
at
it.
Inez's before I go. Turn off the recording. Oh, and Inez, you did moon pie there at the bottom with some muka prawns in there. And oh, what's the leaf? It looks like that. Doesn't it's
Forget about it.
Yeah, that one. Found about.
See, you
I like
forgot
that
about
better.
it.
Forget about it. we need to come up with a tangulation and call it that, Inez.
Gotta go, guys.
Nancy's
Oh,
does look like it's in a globe,
awesome. Oh, that's so funny.
and hers
Yeah,
with
doesn't it?
those green things coming up on either side.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does make it look, and the orbs. It does look undersea-ish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Dee Dee, I love your colors too. Look at how gorgeous that is. It looks like it's like a neon yellow. I've seen that with some other things. And it, where they just added a little bit of that neon, and it's just amazing. Gorgeous. If you could just go out and plan it, right, Diane?
Okay, I'm going to go, Heather. I will see you tonight.
See you tonight. I'm going to shut the
Okay.
recording down too by recording.